Hey guys, what's up? This is Emily. I decided to do a guide for this RPG called Xenogears. It just came out on the PlayStation Store, and it originally came out, I think, like around the time of Final Fantasy VII when it first came out on the shelves. But basically, I'm doing this guide because I really want people to play this game. It's my favorite RPG of all time. Like the story is absolutely amazing. The characters have so much development, and the music is just amazing. So yeah, I'll be doing this guide right here. So this is right outside of Lahan. You're supposed to go to the doctor's house to get some camera equipment, and the battle system in this game is actually really awesome. Basically, there's like three kinds of attacks. There's a weak attack, medium attack, and a strong attack, and you have to do combinations depending on how many points you get. In the beginning of the game, you have three, and as you can see, triangle is one, square is two, and X is three. So basically, you just need to do a combination of whatever adds up to three. So what I normally do in the beginning is I do triangle and square. Because that actually becomes a combo later. You'll learn it eventually. And the Hob Jerky is actually pretty good. It heals you up, so it heals your HP. The only thing is that you can only use it from the menu and you can't use it during battle. So here, you have to jump over this bridge right here, like that. Now, I know these days people are spoiled by games with really good graphics, but honestly, I don't think graphics really make the game. For me, I really love RPGs, and there has never been an RPG as good as this, in my opinion. Like I said, the story is just absolutely amazing, and they don't have stories like this anymore. So here you have to find the doctor, and you can use L1 and R1 to pan the camera around if you can't see things. Yeah, I forgot where you have to go here to get him to come out. Let's see. So I know he's messing around with that like crab-looking machines, wherever it is. Oh, this thing right here. So for those of you who are turned off from this game just because it's old or the graphics are outdated or something like that, I absolutely urge you to please keep playing this game. It's a little bit slow to start, and later in the game it almost becomes like a book. There's a lot of reading involved, but it's so worth it. This game is just so good. Like, I can't even explain it. I mean, you just have to play all the way through it to really appreciate it. And you know, I've been going on and on about how the story and the characters are so good, but the gameplay is really good too. I mean, not only do you do like hand-to-hand combat like with just humans or whatever, but you also get to do a lot of gear combat, and that's like almost a completely different thing. So it has a lot to offer. Oh, another cool thing I forgot to mention, for you Chrono Trigger fans or Chrono Cross fans, Luca is actually in this game in the very beginning. I started like right after the village, but if you wander around the village, there's this one building, you can enter it, and Luca is actually standing right there, and I think she gives you tips on how to play the game. So that's a pretty cool little Easter egg for Squaresoft fans. So here you just gotta head back toward the village. Uh, I fell by accident. Aqua Cell is pretty much it just like heals your HP, and you can use it during battle, so it's better than Hob Jerky. This is pretty much the first time you'll be able to pilot a gear. So this is your first battle in it. I'm just gonna do a little bit of explaining. You have a couple of different things you can do. You can use the ether machine, attack, item, charge. And if you go up one more, you can do special options, and if you go down... Oh wait, no. Right, there's the booster. Basically the basic thing you can do is just attack, and like normal battle, triangle is the weakest attack, square is medium, and X is the strongest attack. And instead of using like a point system here, it uses fuel. So, you know, the weakest uses 10 fuel and the strongest uses 30 fuel. And the total fuel you have can be seen on the bar all the way to the left. And right now I have 1200 out of 1200 fuel. So basically, you have a ton of fuel. If you select the booster option, that actually makes you be able to attack way more often than usual, but it costs a lot of fuel, so if you leave the booster on the entire battle, it'll eat up like a lot of your fuel. So for this, it's not even like a boss battle or anything like that, so I'm just gonna hit attack and then X. And as you learn more combos, on your character, you know, when you're not piloting a gear, that will actually allow you to do combos in the gear. So the way you start kicking ass in the gear is if you level up your character just running around. And what I found a lot is that if you just automatically go for X, which is the strongest attack, a lot of times it'll miss.